You're listening to the Storm the Court podcast. I'm Zane Ellis, and I just finished watching the game between the Charlotte Hornets and the Sacramento Kings. And let me tell you, I don't want to overreact, but Miles Bridges really is this team's only glimmer of hope. If you're a Hornets fan, those are some cold, hard truths to swallow. Heading into this game, expectations were wild, mostly because it had massive playoff implications for the Kings, who were hunting for a seeding spot. Meanwhile, the Hornets, rocked by LaMelo Ball's absence, were just trying to stay afloat. The pregame narrative was filled with the Kings' recent surge, working against one of the most struggling teams without their star. All right, quick recap here. The Kings won this one 125-102, dominating from the get-go with a serious offensive onslaught, dropping 26 points in the first quarter and never looking back. Honestly, I'd call it a blowout, but the game got competitive toward the end, with Charlotte putting up some fight. Still, it was clear who was in charge. As I watched, the range of emotions I experienced felt like a roller coaster. Lots of frustration, mixed with a sprinkle of hope for the Kings fan base, who were really vibing with their team's chemistry. But for Hornets fans, oh man, it was more disappointment and sarcasm, even fatalism, knowing this team isn't going anywhere fast. Let's break down some player performances here. For the Kings, Domantas Sabonis had a solid game, tossing in 24 points, grabbing 11 rebounds, and dishing out 7 assists. Zach LaVine was no slouch either, scoring 25 points, delivering the offensive showcase fans love. But on the Hornets side, I'm looking at Miles Bridges. You know, the only guy who showed up tonight, putting up 22 points, though his shooting was a bit shaky at 33%. He's got to be wondering if he's stuck in a time loop of mediocrity. All right, my gut feeling on all this is that the Kings are solidifying their playoff position. But let's face it, they're not as polished as they could be, highlighting a defensive vulnerability. And honestly, the Hornets, they might as well play it safe and hit the tank button. Weeks like this really echo the sentiment. The Kings are really trying hard to miss the play-in from frustrated fans. So, what's the bottom line here? The Kings are looking good for a playoff push, showcasing strong teamwork, something they haven't been shy about lately. Meanwhile, the Hornets are off into the lottery, and as a neutral fan, that struggle is just painful to watch. We'll be back soon with more basketball talk, breakdowns, and my rambling hot takes on all things NBA.